and welcome to Monday Night Wah here on Live and Let's Dice. My name is Jules Gill and I'm joined by Beanie.
Hello.
And today we are carrying on our big, brutal campaign with two armies that are relatively new. We saw the Alpha Legion just about trounce the Orcs last time with them sneaky brains that they got, even though Throb clobbered everything in his way. But now it is time for the Hydra to take on the dark and deep beast of the Space Wolves. It's time for the Wolf Boys to go against the Snaky Men. That sounded cool. It sounded cooler in my head. Oh, Hydra's a snake, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda.
Anyway, we've got a 25 power level battle. We've got 25 power level battle going on today, so let's see what we're bringing to the table. So here is my 25 power level Space Wolves army. I am filming this just after the release of the new FAQ, which means that a ton of personality has been stripped away from the Legion, but they're still pretty good. I mean, they're still Space Marines after all. It just means that I've lost a lot of stratagems. I've lost all of my psychic powers. I've lost a lot of re-rolling, and the Wolfen have lost quite a lot as well. But that's kind of why I wanted to bring this force, just to show the changes between now and then when the supplement comes out, hopefully I can look back at this and laugh. But leading up the pack, as it were, I've got a Primaris Lieutenant who is now 5 power level rather than 4 for the Indomitus one, because he's got a nice relic shield and a Volkite pistol. I've got some Incursors. They've changed as well. They now have the Haywire Mine that drops in front of them rather than actually being able to drop the model anywhere on the board. I've got the Long Fangs over here. I'm running 2 with las cannons, 2 with missile launchers, and the Sergeant has a melter gun, so that's going to be quite fun. I'll explain what they don't have when I use them. And finally, we've got the Wolfen. The guys who probably took the biggest battering out of all the nerfs here, but still, they are absolutely devastating if I can get them into combat. And if is a big word, but that is 25 power level right there. Now let's see what Beanie's bringing to the table. So Bean, tell us what you've brought and why.
Okay, so what I've brought today is my Sorcerer, who is currently leading up the force. And to accompany him, I've brought a Master of Possession.
Yes,
so we're going mad times psychic powers.
Yep. Just to rub it in that I don't have any, basically.
Any psychic powers whatsoever. Yeah, that's hopefully my thing. I'll just mind bullet you to death.
Nice.
And to go with that, we have my Rhino at the back that doesn't look like it has any weapons, where in fact it has 3.
Yeah, I hear it's got a hidden storm bolter somewhere, isn't it?
It's got a combi bolter, it's got a combi melter, and a havoc launcher on it. I don't know where they are, but they're there.
It's
maybe
fine.
In the face.
It's fine.
And to go inside that, there is just a squad of Chaos Space Marines at the back with an autocannon in the mix.
Nice.
And then my lovely stompy Venomcrawler,
which I have learned to fear greatly. It is quite terrifying if it makes its charges, but let's not remember that, because that was just embarrassing for both parties when I failed mine as well. But anyway, that's your 25 power level. We already rolled off camera to know what we're playing today, and we are going for anomalous readings. There's only 2 objectives on the battlefield, but they disrupt this awful noise, which means that if you're near it and they're not turned off, which it requires an action to do, then they give you a -1 to your shooting out of it, because it's basically like having Kerrang radio blaring in your ears. When we want to listen to Scuzz.
Do we?
Scuzz was all right. It played a few good tunes now and then. Anyway, that's beside the point. How you win is basically by either controlling 1 or more objective markers, deactivating 1 or more objective markers, or destroying an enemy unit that was within range of an objective marker. Now let's hope that the battlefield is nice and... oh no, there's tons of line of sight blocking here. Let's go and take a closer look. Sabini has lovingly built this battlefield. It is a rugged highland here, and he said to me just as I arrived that there is only 1 actual defensible piece of terrain, and that is here in the middle of the map. So if any unit is within there, they'll get some benefits to cover, but on top of here, exposed. On top of here, exposed, my friend. You better believe you're exposed if you're over here.
Much like your mother.
Indeed, indeed. So the only thing that you'll be getting is a line of sight blocking if you are directly behind it, and you'll also get a minus to move through these, because these creditors here count as difficult terrain, and the objective markers are pretty much going here and here. So when you think about what that looks like in the entirety of the battle, that's going to be quite hectic indeed.
Yeah, it is.
So let's get the objective set up, roll for first turn, and see what's what. There are my manners. I forgot that we also rolled for an affliction, which is basically just something terrible that happens when you deploy in the Pariah Nexus Crusade expansion. And we got unnerved, which means that at the start of your command phase, roll 2d6 for each unit in your army that is more than 9 inches away from any friendly character units. If the result is equal to or greater than that unit's highest leadership characteristic, until the start of your next command phase, it cannot perform actions, cannot make use of the objective secured ability, cannot use any stratagems, and cannot use the command reroll. So basically, they are absolutely shagged unless they have a babysitter. Unfortunately for me, he was planning on staying at the back. That's my only HQ, so that's going to be interesting. And Beanie's got 2! Oh, damn it. God damn it. So before the battle begins, I'm beefing up my lieutenant here with a relic and a warlord trait. The warlord trait that he is getting is the new Space Marines Beast Slayer, which means that he adds 1 to his attack and 1 to his hit and wound roll for vehicles and monsters when he's in close combat. And I'm also giving him the Mountain Breaker helm, which means that at the end of combat, if he's within engagement range of any other person, he can roll a dice, and on a 2-up he deals D3 mortal wounds. So it's pretty good on the charge and pretty good defensively as well. So yeah, fingers crossed that's gonna help me out. And Beanie has spent some RP too. What have you spent, Bean?
I've spent 1 RP to give a warlord trait to my Master of Possession, and he now has Master of Diversion, which means at the start of the battle I can pick up 3 other units and completely redeploy them in my deployment zone. So it means that I can bait you and be a sneaky devil.
Brilliant. Nice stuff. So here we are on the battlefield. Both armies have deployed. The Alpha Legion are sticking together at the very back. Inside that Rhino, we have a group of Chaos Space Marines that are just itching for a fight. The Venomcrawler is poised and looking very, very dangerous, but the Space Wolves have tried their best to come up with a formation and a plan. We've got the Incursors at the very, very top here because they can deploy anywhere beyond their the deployment zone as long as it's within outside of 9 inches of Beanie's forces. The Wolfen have taken up a spot down here in the rubble, hoping to sort of burst out and do some damage, and the Long Fangs with the Lieutenant, they are over here ready to line up some shots. Now I won the roll-off, or technically I lost, but Beanie has gifted me the first turn, and I really don't want it. So let's go in to Space Wolves turn 1.
We bring death to our enemies!
So movement is done. The Incursors have stayed still. The Wolfen have moved out of the craters, ready to take position on objective 1. The Long Fangs have shuffled up just a little bit to make the most of their line of sight that they might have in turn 2. And the Lieutenant has dropped down there, still within lookout cell, which means he can't be targeted unless the Long Fangs die. But it's a very, very quick movement. No objectives are going to be played for by me. And the shooting turn is going to be very, very small as well, because the Incursors are the only people that can shoot, and the only thing they can shoot is the Venomcrawler down there, which I don't think is going to work very well for them. But let's give it a try, shall we? Oh yeah, and they passed their their unnerved test for the affliction, so they can use rerolls, they can use all the stratagems, but there's not really much I want to use with them, to be honest. Anyway, let's fire these Oculus bolt rifles. Okay, so we've got the Oculus bolt rifles going down into the Venomcrawler. There is no minus to their ballistic skill penalty because of their special weapon, so they're hitting on 3s. That is 4 hits, but it's strength 4, and this is toughness.
7,
so 5s to wound, and 1 wound, and no AP.
Okay, so 3 up.
Indeed. Oh wow, the first wound of the game.
So he's down to 9.
Good one, boys, even though he will regenerate a wound at the beginning of his turn. But still, it was a nice show of force. And that is the end of Space Wolves turn 1. Incredibly short, indeed. Going into Alpha Legion turn 1.
We are the servants of the Dark Gods!
So here we are, Alpha Legion turn 1. The movement phase is over. Beanie, what have you done?
Well, I spent about 5 minutes umming and ahhing over my decision, then realised there's only one thing I could do, just go forward.
Fair enough.
So, what I've done, I've moved my Rhino around here, because he's got a nice whopping 12-inch move.
Yeah, he does.
So he's going to sit on that objective, maybe piss off your Long Fangs a little bit, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
These boys have all shuffled around as well, so they can get a bit of a look at your Incursors. And now we've got 2 Psychers looking at those Incursors with the ability to do smites and stuff, and they're going to hopefully do some real murdering.
Here we go then. So this is going into the psychic phase then.
It is. So I'm going to start off with doing a smite with my Master of Possession into the Incursors.
Yep. So looking for
Not that.
Okay.
Okay, that sucks. Okay, but now I'm going to do Cursed Earth with him, which is on a 7, to give him a 4-up invul.
Nice. There it is.
Lovely. So we've got some Cursed Earth there.
Nice.
Right, and now we're going to go on to my what's-his-face?
Your sorcerer.
My sorcerer, who is going to do Weaver of Fates onto the Venomcrawler.
Which will give him like a 3-up invulnerable, won't it? Something crazy like that?
Yeah.
Whoa, very nice.
I wish I'd done the smite there.
Yeah. Okay, so that means that he now has a 3-up invulnerable save.
That was the
Brutal.
Okay, and now I'm going to do a smite on them, but I've got to do this on a 6 even though I failed.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's how it works anyway.
Yep, so that is off, and that's for D3. That is for 3, so there's 1 and a bit boys just absolutely consumed by the war.
My Venom.
Ouch.
So powerful.
He's so powerful, and he's back on full health now because of Infernal Regeneration. Boo! Boo! Shooting phase.
Yeah, after that exciting moment, I am going to start off the shooting phase with my Rhino.
Remember, it gets a -1 to shooting because it's got the disruptant noise of the objective around it, so it'll be hitting on 4s instead of 3s.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I assume he's within 12 of your long fangs.
Oh, he is just about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it.
Yep.
Okay, so he is going to shoot his melter.
Sure.
Because he's got a combi melter, so I'll start with that. So this will be hitting on 4s.
Indeed. Nice.
Wounding on 2s. Well, killing on 2s.
Nice, because it's AP.
-4.
And what's the damage of these now?
It's they're D6 plus 2.
So in that case, then one has.
Oh, no, that's if they're within the range.
Oh, so there we go.
So don't roll a 1. Yeah, one of them's dead.
Absolutely obliterated. Goodbye, missile launcher.
The other combi bolter is going to go into them, and because it was within 12, that will be within rapid fire range of 4 shots, hitting on 4s.
Cool, so that's 3 hits.
3 hits, wounding on 4s. Let's do it again.
Ooh, that's 2 wounds. AP minus?
No minus, but you get no cover save for Inamante.
Yep, so that's 2 3-ups. Oh my god.
No.
That's another one gone.
Another one back.
So that's another. I'm going to go. Another missile launcher is gone from that one.
And his Havoc launcher is now going to shoot them for D6 shots.
2.
Nice. And on 4s again.
There is 1 miss, 1 hit.
And strength 5, so it'll be wounding on 3s.
Nice.
And it's no AP.
Okay, so here we go. It's a 3-up, so that's fine.
Power armor finally thrumming up.
God, it takes a while to warm up. They're old.
They are old.
Indeed.
Give them the dues. Right, so these two cannot shoot with their guns because they're too far away.
Sure.
But he's going to butt everything into the long fangs.
Yep.
And I'm going to pay for Demon Forge.
Sure, okay, so this means you're re-rolling all hits and wounds.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's 2d3 shots for 4.
Nice.
And it's going to be hitting on 4s. I can't remember if the Master of Possession makes them better. No, that's the Disco Lord, isn't it, that does that. Right, so 4s. Oh, well.
Very nice, not that they needed it.
Yeah, so wounding on 3s, re-rolling everything.
2 re-rolls. Okay, so 3 hits.
And I think it's -2, but let me check.
Let's have a quick look while I warm up these dice, because clearly the old men need it.
Yeah, well, I'm scared of them.
Well, they're probably...
-2.
Okay, so this will be 5-ups then. Okay, they've made 1 more dice.
Well, no, it's D3.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So, first one kills one, second one doesn't kill one.
Okay, cool. So he is alive on 1. Oh, dear me.
And I'm hoping that I can make them run away.
Yeah, you might do.
Okay, so that's that shooting done, and I actually think that's all my shooting done.
Yeah, I guess it will be, won't it? Ooh, charging?
There's nothing to charge for me at the moment, really.
Fair enough.
Running him into your Wolfen is stupid.
Yes, probably would not be the best option there,
So
but...
they're just going to chill with their tanked Venomcrawler.
So I've lost 3. Let's roll the dice and see how we go. It's a 5, 6, 7, 8, so they're fine. Because the leader...
Did you leave the Sarge?
Yeah, the Sarge is there. Sarge is with the 1 las cannon.
Okay.
Because I need him to give another boy ballistic skill 2, because now long fangs don't have any strats. They're
It's just that normally people always get rid of the
yeah,
Sarge
and so
first.
it now makes sense why they've done that, because
Yeah.
it's like, why would you get rid of your leader like first? But yeah, so they don't run, thankfully. I needed that because now I've just got 2. Yeah, they really did get a pasting. Okay, so now it goes into Space Wolves turn 2. Ooh.
Part the demons from their flesh.
So here we are at the top end of Space Wolves turn 2. The Incursors have obviously stayed put because they've just got to weather the storm as best they can up there. The Wolfen have moved in ready for charging against this Rhino, supported by the Lieutenant, and the Longfangs have stayed put because they're just old men. They're just trying to get by, and they're hopefully lining up a few shots now to see what happens next. We go into the shooting phase, and I'm just going to need to pick my targets as to who I'm going to shoot at what, because he's, remember, has got a 3-up invulnerable save. But still, it's so tempting. It's almost like he's tempting me with his power. I hate it. I hate it. The Longfangs, the melter gun sergeant, or the combi melter as it were, and the las cannon are going to fire into. It does look a lot like heavy. These are old guys. These are old guys. I haven't got around to updating them yet. The las cannon and the melter are going to go into the Rhino, and the pack leader is going to have a little word with the las cannon man, and he's going to give him a ballistic skill of 2 instead of 3. And because he's within 12 inches of this, he doesn't get any minuses to the Alpha Legions thing. So he's hitting on 2s. Of course, I will definitely be CPing this because there's no way I'm missing out on that. 6, cool, right. This is strength. What is the strength of a las cannon? Strength, and it's 3s to wound. Cool, so that is minus
3.
Okay, so minus 3 on the.
Oh no, you're in the Devastator Doctrine.
No, I'm not. I'm in the Assault Doctrine now because it's turn 2.
Oh no, that would be tactical.
Tactical, sorry, yes.
Okay, so minus 3, so I got a 6-up save.
Indeed you do. Cool, so it's D6 for 5.
That's a good hit.
That is a good hit. And I'm going to sacrifice the Cherub and do it again. So this time he's hitting on 2s again. He hits. Wounding on 3s, was it? Mm-hmm. It's a wound, so another. Oh, he makes it this time. Okay, so the melter gun from the pack leader is going into him, hitting on 3s. Melter gun is strength 8, so 3s again. Oh, it's a 1. Boo. Oh, wait, he's within 6 inches of the leader, and he's course, he gets to reroll 1s. There we go, and now this is like a -4, so no save. And now this is 2. Oh, no, this is. Yes, this is just D6, is it?
Yeah.
It's a 4. Not bad at all. And now the Volkite pistol is going to go into him as well. So hitting on 2s. Volkite pistol strength 5, so I still 5s to wound. Yeah, nice. It wounds. It's minus 1. Oh, it's no AP.
Yeah. It's a
pistol. Yeah, so it'll be.
So 3s.
Yep. No, made it. And damn. Right, okay, so all of the Incursor Oculus Bolt Rifle is going to go into them. Hitting on 3s because they don't get any minuses to their shooting. Wangers indeed. Hitting on 3s. Oh, okay. Come back. The other one. Cool, so 3 hits. This is wounding on 5s though, isn't it?
Yes.
1 wound at -1 AP.
Hey, so 4-up.
Nice, he has survived. He has survived indeed. There's nothing else to shoot because these Wolfen don't have Stormfrag launchers, so I guess now we're moving into the charge. I'm going to charge the Wolfen first because why wouldn't I?
I'm not going to bother overwatching, as funny as that would be.
Yeah, fair enough. So here we go, Wolfen.
Yeah,
6, cool, right.
Even with the -2, I'm pretty sure they're happy.
They'll probably just be on the cusp there, pretty much. Yeah. And then the Lieutenant's going to declare a charge as well. He might not be in because it's -3.
I don't think he is.
So in that case, then I think that the Wolfen, with their new abilities, let you re-roll a charge, but I will just double check on the new FAQ. Thanks to the Wolfen's ability, he can re-roll his charge. That's a bit better, an 8, so I'll measure that and see if he gets in. He has made the charge, and now it is time for, hopefully, the very, very crushing fight phase. The Wolfen Thunderhammers are going in first, so it's 4 attacks a piece. There's 3 of them in there. These are normally hitting on 4s, but because of the the Hunters Unleashed, they get hitting on 3s instead. And 6s also explode because they are always counted as being in the Assault Doctrine, which is pretty nice. So,
except for 2 of them.
Indeed. Cool, right, so only 1 miss. And now we get to re-roll all wound rolls of 1 as well because they're next to the Lieutenant. And I've just dropped 1 on the floor. So this will be Strength 10 versus Toughness. 7. So 3s to wound.
I'm going to be fine.
Cool.
You wait.
There's no rerolls there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 at -3.
Well,
I mean,
it's the fitness.
10 6-ups, I'd be very impressed, and also it would make for a great video, so please do it. No, he's quite dead. But what are you going to do, Bean? The thing that we've already talked about.
Give me a second, because now I'm going to double, triple check it, because I don't want to ruin your day.
He's got a strat that potentially means that he could explode it and then do some mortal wounds, which actually would be very, very useful.
Well,
so in a massive Buerns moment, it only works for enemy vehicles, not his own. So it will explode on a 6, though.
It will.
Will it explode? It really tried hard, but it did not. So now we're going to bail out the boys. So you've got to roll some death rolls for him as well. Any ones means that a guy dies. Oh, 1, 2, 2 are dead.
Ooh, rough.
Ooh, right, we're going to redeploy them and then come back. Okay, so are you paying to interrupt for the fight? Because otherwise the lieutenant will come in and do his bishy-bashies attacks on you. So I thought I'd better give you that opportunity. It'd be very unfair if I didn't at least offer it. You got 3 command points left.
So, I've got Sarge.
Ooh.
He's,
yeah.
So he'll have 4 attacks.
No, he wasn't charged, so he's just in engagement range. That's the thing.
I don't think it's worth it, but
that's fine. I always just want to give the option. So the lieutenant is going to move in, and he's going to do his attacks. Okay, so the Primaris lieutenant is attacking 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. That is all hits, and these are wounding on 3s. Rerolling. Doesn't reroll ones for himself anymore because he's not cause. So that is only 2 wounds.
So -3.
Indeed.
So I need 6s here.
1 made, 1 failed.
So this guy here, I'm sorry to say, mate, you're dead.
He is out. And
I get to fight back.
You do get to fight back.
You ready, bitch?
I think I'm ready.
Brittany, bitch.
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Okay. Yes.
Here we go.
Right, so he'll have 3 attacks then. And yeah, because they've got the Astartes chainsword as well now, so I'm going to do them separately.
Sure.
So 3 attacks, 6s are death of the False Emperor. No, 3 hits. Right, wound on 4s. 1 wound.
AP minus on this at all?
AP -1 because it's an Astartes chainsword.
Cool, so it'll be a 4 up invulnerable. Oh, it's a 1. He takes a wound.
And now the other guy has 2 attacks.
Okay, nice.
No, he has 1 attack.
He has 1 attack.
Okay, and 3s.
He hits.
Wounds on 4. Nope.
Okay.
Take a wound.
So that brings him down to 4 wounds, but it is the end of the fight phase, and now he uses his Mountain Breaker helm, and on a 2-up, you take D3 mortal wounds.
What? That's immense.
So you take. Ooh,
dead.
Oh, you only take the 1.
Oh, okay.
But that is enough to kill that one there, and now you have to take morale as well.
I do.
And he's not the Sarge, is he, with the one with the autocannon?
No, right. For morale, does the guy who's dying, climbing out the thing count for morale?
Yeah, I think it's all to do with morale. It's like how many they lost that turn.
Okay, so I lost 4. He's 7, so I need a 3 or below.
Here we go.
Nope.
He runs.
So that squad is gone.
Indeed, they are. Very nice indeed. Okay, cool. So that is the end of Spacefall's turn 1. I'll do my consolidation off camera. We're going to move into Alpha Legion turn 2. But I do get 10 victory points for killing a unit that was on the objective at the beginning of my phase. So, huzzah! Some points are scored. Right, let's go.
The enemy bleeds!
So, Bean, walk us through your movement at the start of Alpha Legion turn 2.
I shuffled around the corner.
Good. Yeah, that's very good.
That was it.
Yeah, okay. So, is it time for some psychic powers?
It is time for some psychic powers.
Okay, hit me with your worst.
Okay, so we are going to start. Give me a moment, I need to think about
this.
That's
fine. We are here for some psychic powers. What will they be?
Okay, so first I'm going to put Weaver of Fate onto the Venomcrawler.
Of course, for a warp charge of
6.
Oh, no!
So he has got a 4-up invul right
That's gross.
And now he is going to smite into the Wolfen.
Sure. Yep, so that goes off 4. 3, so that is 1 and a bit dead. I'm going to take it off of the Great Frost Axe, I think.
Okay.
Ouch.
And now...
Because we get no feel, no pains as Wolfen now, so I couldn't even try and shrug them off, which is a bit of a shame.
Right, and now... Oh, man, this is the big decision.
Possession to maybe make a greater demon out of them, or whatever it's called.
So what it does is it makes his weapon really brutal, and if he kills an infantry character in combat, I immediately will get a Greater Possessed or a Chaos Spawn.
Which would be hilarious.
It would be so delicious.
It would be good. I mean, I would do it just for the sheer bant.
Or I could just get him back up to a 3-up invuln.
I mean, a 3-up invuln is going to be amazing against these guys. They're going to struggle to do much against it.
No, it's too fun.
Okay,
possession.
so possession needs a what?
5. Right.
Ooh, goes off. So that means that he is supercharged.
He's
This
supercharged.
Master of Possession.
He's so pissed. And now he is going to also smite them.
Sure.
So this will be on a 6.
Ooh, goes off. So how much? For 1, so it kills off the other one. Okay. Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch.
Actually, no, I'm going to command point that, the damage on that one.
Oh, sure.
Because I think I can do better than 1.
Sure.
No. Yes,
Oh,
I can.
wow,
So
okay.
another one is dead.
Wow, okay, so there goes most of the Wolfen. I'm going to get rid of the pack leader, I think.
Yeah.
Cool, right, is it time for some shooting?
It is time for some shooting. So, because there isn't much in the way of guns, but I might be... No, I'm outside a crack grenade!
Yay.
It's the most fearsome weapon in the game. But, so, okay, so these two are both going to put their bolt pistols
Sure.
into these guys, so this will be on 3s. Okay, 1 hit, wounded on whatever. Not that.
No.
Okay, and now we are going to go on to the Venomcrawler,
Cool.
who's going to shoot them,
Yep.
and I'm going to play for Demon Forge.
So that he gets the rerolls, hits and wounds.
Yes, because he fuck.
Yep. Yep.
Right, and let's see how many shots he gets.
Nice.
So I get 4 again. The nice.
Very nice, very nice.
3d3.
So hitting on 4s.
2d3. Yep, 4's rerolling. Ah, no!
All misses so far. But it's okay because he gets the reroll. All misses. That's fine. It's fine. It's just warming up the guns. Ooh, only 1 hit.
That's not the best. Okay, so this will be...
Yep, that's a wound. And this is...
-2.
Okay, so this will be on their 4-up invulnerable storm shields, which they do not make. I think I'm going to CP and re-roll that one. Nope, that was even worse. Fantastic. Good one, boys. You really want to die this time, don't you?
Okay, and this...
Oh, woof. That is another 2 damage that he's taken as well, so another one's dead. God, these Wolfen have not paid their price today.
No, I've...
Not having the feel no pain alone just makes them just... Oh,
yeah, man, it's the feel no pain of, like... It's disgustingly
yeah,
resilient.
disgustingly resilient is amazing.
Yeah, so charging time.
Sure.
So first thing we are going to do is I'm going to measure before I say anything foolhardy.
Sure.
So to get into engagement range with him
Yep.
would be 5, and to him it would be like 3.
Cool.
So I'm going to declare them both.
Yep.
Would you like to Overwatch?
No, I do not think that there is a point.
Okay, so...
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
Right, but I don't have to go into engagement range with him.
You just have to have made
the charge. So
yep.
what I want to do is come around here.
Sure thing.
Open up.
The pathway for them to have a 1-on-1 duel, or 1-on-2 as the case may be.
Right, so it's a whopper. It is a 9-inch charge.
But I've seen bigger charges be made.
And I didn't have to command point that one.
No, you
which
did
is
not.
nice.
Oh, you get a CP? Yeah, okay, so he's down to 1 CP. It's not happening. Okay.
Okay, and
The sorcerer? Is he going to do it? Because obviously that was just one of them charging. Not that I'm trying to goad you into attacking my character.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm not going to do that.
That's absolutely fair. Absolutely fair.
Because that would be painful and mean.
Fair enough.
Right, okay, so now into the combat phase.
Here we go. So the Venomcrawler versus this one lone poor Wolfen. Oh, God.
And I'm going to pay for Demon Forge again.
Okay, so he's down to 1 CP to do his Demon Forge. This is going to be brutal because he has so many attacks coming in.
Okay, so it's 5 with his big claws on 4s. So 3 hits and it's 2 death. Does he get Death of the False Emperor as a terrifying monster?
No, actually. So he doesn't get Death of the False Emperor, but that would have been very good.
I do get to reroll these.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay.
So that's 3 that have gone through. Just be wounding
Toughness
on...
5.
Yes,
Come
be
on.
wounding on 3s, rerolling.
Okay, so it's 2 reroll.
2
Okay.
go through, so it's at -3.
Okay, so this will be his Storm Shield again. 2 4-ups. Will this Wolfen make it? He makes 1, he fails 1, and I've already CP'd. No, this is a different phase.
Yeah,
I'm going to CP this one because why not? Yes, no damage from that one at least. Now it's his
Okay.
mecha tendrils, isn't
It
it?
is, so 2.
Okay.
But this time it'll be wounding on 3s. Well, that was the same anyway.
Yep.
-2 again.
Okay, so this is... And how much damage does this do?
2.
Oh, so this will just kill him outright, even if he fails this one. And he fails it. But this time he gets to make his fight back.
He does.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
But it's only 1 attack, isn't it?
No, it's all 4 attacks coming in. And because he was charged. So at least that's something, I guess. So we're hitting on 3s. Not super great on that one. We are wounding on, it's tough strength 10, so
3s.
3s, rerolling 1s. 1 wound.
-3.
-3.
So there'll be a 4-up involved.
Yep. Oh, so at least he takes a whopping 3 wounds off of him before he goes down, but he is out of there. He is out of there. So the Wolfen are dead, and Beanie gets 10 victory points for killing a unit that was already on an objective marker, and now he controls this going into my next stage. Space Wolves turn 3. It's not looking good, but I can always turn it around now. Maybe it's these guys that are going to do it for me. Maybe not, though.
Sorcerer, die a traitor!
Space Wolves turn 3. The Incursors have finally broken out of their concealed positions here to try and do some damage to either of these units. The Longfangs are staying put because even though they have been battered, they might be able to do the damage that needs to be done against the Venomcrawler because he is slightly weakened. The Lieutenant has decided that he's had enough and he's taking on these guys, even though one of them is completely powered up with possession. He doesn't know this. He wants to go in. He's headstrong. He just sees the death and glory that's over there.
It's now a +3 force.
Indeed, this is the thing. I've got to go for it. I've just got to go for it. So now we are in the shooting phase. I didn't have any psychic, obviously.
Your psychic phase has been terrible.
I know. I like to think of it as a 100% success rate rather than fail. So what we're going to do is do their rapid fire bolters into your sorcerer. They will be hitting. They will be hitting on 3s because no minuses to whatever on that.
They're too close.
Awesome stuff, so I'll just get some more dice. So this is 8 shots coming in, hitting on 3s. This is wounding on, is he toughness 4?
Yes.
Cool, so wounding on 4s. Okay, so that is 4 wounds coming in, no minuses on this one.
Okay, he's got 2 up because of the Drake scale plate.
Sure.
He's fine.
Absolutely fine. Just made their presence known. I mean, they've just been hiding up there all match, so...
Well, he blew up a couple of their brains.
It's very true. We're going to go for the Volkite pistol, so 2 shots into your Master of Possession. So hitting on 2s. Both hits, strength 5 versus toughness 4, so winning on 3s, rerolling, no rerolls for him anymore. Does 6s do mortals on this, or is it?
I don't know.
Oh, I'll just have a. So he takes a mortal wound from that straight away, which is very good, and you now get a -1 2 damage pistol coming into your face.
No, I don't.
So this will be on 4s.
Yes.
Nice, he shrugs it off, no issues whatsoever. And finally we move over to the Longfangs. The sergeant is going to have a word with the las cannon guy and say to him, listen, pal, you shoot him at ballistic skill 2 and you better not bloody miss because no one can use any stratagems against you.
It's 12 inches away.
It's not, I measured it from base to base. So he's sitting on 2s. He hits strength, so 3s to wound. Get out of it. Come back, dice. Okay. Wounding on 3s. It's a 1. I can't re-roll it because they're outside of their thing and they lost their affliction thing, so that sucks. Okay, so the melter gun's going to come in next. So he's got 1 shot coming in, hitting on 3s. He hits.
On 3s again?
Wounding on 3s. He does not wound. God damn it, the Longfangs. This is the thing. In the previous edition, I'd be able to just go, right, they're going to re-roll all wounds. But that's just not happening. So, unfortunately, they are still... there's no one to shoot. Gonna have to go into the charge phase then, aren't I? Cool, so the Lieutenant's going to charge against your Master Possession and the Sorcerer.
Okay.
Any Overwatch to be done?
No.
Okay, so we're coming in. Pretty hot. I don't know if you want me to re-roll it, but a 6-inch will be fine. So he is in.
That's what she said.
And then the Incursors, they're just going to go on a foolhardy the glory or nothing mission and go and attack the Venomcrawler by charging here, because in 9th edition, engagement range counts upwards as well. So
yeah, so if you get like a low one, you're going to get in, and if you get a good one, you can get
yeah, exactly.
There and start having a bit of time.
Exactly. So it is a 10-inch charge.
It's ladies' night, and they're feeling all right.
I'll see what happens, see where they can go with it. So the lieutenant is going to go straight away, and he's going to direct all of his attacks against the Master of Possession because he hates him with an absolute passion. Actually, no, he's going to save one attack for the sorcerer, just because. So hitting on 2 6s explode. That is 1 explodey, all hits. So this is strength 5 versus toughness 4. 3s to wound. Okay, so there is 3 wounds coming in at -3.
So the Master of Possession has his 5-up invul.
Yep.
Being cool.
Being very cool. He fails them all, so he is dead.
Should I command bite one of them?
Well, it's 2 wounds apiece, so you would only... You
oh,
would
yeah,
save
yeah,
him.
no,
So he's very dead. And now the final attack that he's got is going to go against the Sorcerer. Again, hitting on 2s. He hits, thankfully. Winning on 3s. Ooh, no rerolls for this boy either. Although, actually, no, I can pay to reroll here, so I will reroll with this one.
Okay.
He wounds. It's -3 again.
So I've got a 2-up save with him, so it'd be a 5-up. As if he had an invul anyway. So
cool, so that's another 2.
On him, so he goes down to 2, I believe.
And now he's going to use his Mountain Breaker Helm. So on a 2-up, yep, you will be taking D3 mortal wounds. And you are dead. And that is how the Mountain Breaker Helm kicks ass.
What?
Yep.
Is it every...
when he finishes all of his attacks, he can then roll a d6, and on a 2-up, you take d3 mortal wounds for an enemy that's within engagement range of him.
That's...
perfection! Mwah. There we go, 2 characters down in 1 fight phase. It is now over to them, unless you want to pay to interrupt. Okay, cool. So the Incursors are going to go in against the Venomcrawler. Okay, so the Incursors are using their paired combat blades against the Venomcrawler. They're hitting on 2s. They will be re-rolling 1s because they're within 6 inches of this guy here, and they are core. Not for the attacks, and 6s explode. So that's been pretty okay. Okay, I'll have to get some more dice then. And these are wounding on 5s now and re-rolling 1s. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 rerolls, 5 rerolls. Jesus, guys. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 coming in at -1. So this will be just his 4-up in vulnerable, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, okay. Not bad, boys.
Yeah, that's very nice. So, that puts him down to 2.
Down
No, down to 3.
Down to 3 wounds, but he will be fighting back. Right. Okay, so they've done some damage, but now the Venomcrawler is going to be fighting back. And he is attacking with how many?
4 attacks.
4 attacks.
I paid for removal.
And I'm going to pay 1 CP to do transhuman physiology on them as well.
Okay, cool. Okay, so 4s.
Rerolling. So 3 hits, but now they only wound on a 4, 5, or 6.
They do. Rerolling.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
So 3 -2.
Okay, so 3 5-ups. Ugh. Okay. They make 1, fail 2. So how much damage is this piece?
2 more dead.
So 1 is on 1. And there's the other one gone.
Another attacks.
Mecha Tendrils. Nice, so 2 hits.
Wound on 3s. 4s.
Yep.
Because of the thing, but re-rolling.
Nice, another 2 wounds.
-2 again.
Oh no, and this could be... There's 1 saved, 1 failed. Oh.
But will he run away?
He likely will with 3 mates going. So is that all of his attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, so it is now rolling for morale. Lost 3 mates. It is the Sarge left. Yeah,
he's fine.
It's a 3. He stays. Oh, Jesus Christ! What a bloody and brutal battle that was right there.
It's my go.
It is now your go, Alpha Legion, turn 3.
Spill their blood.
Okay, so Alpha Legion, turn 3. Beanie has rolled on the afflictions table. He needed to get an 8 or...
No, I need to get a 7 or
a
lower.
7 or lower for him not to fail, but he rolled an 8, which means that no strats can be used on this Venomcrawler. That's not fun at all. And there's no movement whatsoever because Beanie is instead just going to turn and shoot that Incurser in the face.
So let's see how many shots I get.
Ooh.
The 4 again.
Nice.
Hitting on 4s. No, hitting on 5s.
5s, yeah. Oh, that is some orc shooting right there. Bloody hell. He's so dead, this guy.
So silly. Right, so 3s, no rerolls. So 3
yeah,
goes
how many?
through.
Is
So
minus...
-2.
Yeah, okay.
And it's, I think it's D3 damage a pop.
Okay, -2, 3. He's made one
he's brain
lost
bread.
2. Yeah, he is very, very dead. And Beanie will get 10 victory points for killing a unit that was on the objective at the beginning. So I'll mark that down right now.
Okay.
It's time for the Venomcrawler to declare a charge. He's going in against the Lieutenant. Here we go. It's a 5. I think he's definitely in there. Yeah, he's in there.
Hello.
I will turn to face this monstrosity.
I can't.
Yeah, I know. Like, I will. Come on, bring it on. Yeah. So this is going to be an interesting one.
Okay, so.
But he has been bracketed though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's down to 5.
Okay.
Actually, 8.
Okay. Okay. So here we go. So this is hitting on 4s.
But I don't get to do one.
No re-rolling. Okay,
Got
so
2.
50% through. What's the strength of him?
It'll be.
So 8. No, it'll be bracketed again, so he'll be winning on 3s this time rather than 2s.
Strength 7.
Okay, so 3s.
No rerolls.
Oh.
Unless I pay for one.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. AP minus.
-2.
Okay, so this will just be on his 4-up shield. Made them both. 2 5s. Yes. Okay, now the Mecha Tendrils.
Oh, yes. 4s.
Both hits. Oh, no.
So this will be on 3s.
Oh, 1 wound.
-2.
Okay, 4 up again. Which he doesn't make, so he takes 2 damage. So he's down to 2. Grimdark. Okay, but he does get to fight back now. 5 attacks.
Yeah, it's good hurt.
Hitting on 2s. 6s explode, so that is another 2 in the mix. And now it is strength 5 versus toughness. So winning on 5s. Ooh, there's only 3 wounds that are coming through there. No other rerolls. -3.
So it still is 5 up in.
Demonic.
But you could kill him.
I could kill him if I'm lucky. Oh, I'm not. I'm not.
So he's taken 2 there.
Okay, but unfortunately it's your least favourite new relic in the game. It's the Mountain Breaker Helm.
I know. What the fuck?
We lost the Belt of Rust. At least we've got some other spammy ridiculousness. So here we go on a 2-up. You take D3 mortal wounds. It's 2 mortal wounds, so he is down to 1 indeed. And now...
And do I get it for holding that?
It was at the beginning of the command phase and we were contesting it, so you don't.
Right, okay.
So now it is going into Space Wolves turn 4. Ooh.
Your desecration ends this day!
Okay, so me and Beanie have been talking off camera. Like, it's Space Wolves turn 4. I've moved my long fangs up so at least that they can shoot him if I chose to fall out of combat. But he's goaded me into just staying into combat with the taunt of, are you a Space Wolf or an Imperial Fist? I don't know anymore. I would win the game easily if I just dropped back. If I just dropped back, the next turn he'd have to defend 2 objectives against me and I would just win. If I stay here, he's going to fight first. He's got 6 attacks or more coming in.
I think it's got 3 now.
But I might be able to kill him.
You might be.
So I'm going to do it. Cool, right, so that's my movement phase. I'm not going to disengage from combat. I am just going to stay in there. Doing the Volkite pistol, 2 shots, isn't it, with the Volkite?
So that's -1.
It is indeed, so there's a chance. Okay, so 2 shots with the Neo Volkite pistol coming in, point blank range, hitting on 2s. He's a lieutenant.
It's -1 because he's in combat.
It's pistols, you don't get -1.
Oh,
it's
okay.
only vehicles and monsters that get the -1.
Okay.
So that is 1 hit, 1 miss. I'm gonna CP, re-roll that one. Cool, 2 hits.
Winning on 5s.
Winning on 5s.
No.
Ugh,
Pay to see hit.
that's bad news, Brown, right there, friends.
You wanna go on 2?
Yep, I am indeed. There is no other shooting. There is no other thing. So it's the fight phase. Here you go. You get 3 attacks hitting on
Oh, does that thing run out
Yep.
at the end of my turn?
It's at the end until your next command phase, so you cannot use Demon Forge still.
Right, so, because he's only got a wound,
Yep.
he only gets 2 attacks at this main
Oh my
fists.
god, I might do this, but then my hubris is too great right now. Okay, so hitting on.
Focus.
Okay, 1 hit, that's enough to
I'm
do
going to
it.
pay a command point and reroll.
Okay. Oh god, here it is.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh Christ.
Both wounds.
Oh, well, he's dead now. There
Minus
is
2.
There's no way that I'm getting through this. 2 4-ups. 1 made, 1 failed.
3 damage.
I'm going to spend the CP.
Yeah, fair enough.
He lives!
Now his 2 other attacks.
Oh, here we go. So the Mecha Tendrils, they've got to be bracketed. Surely they're not hitting on.
No, they hit on 4s.
Oh my god. 1 hit.
Wounded on 3s.
Ah, this is it. A 4-up, ladies and gentlemen.
50-50.
Here we go. And he's made it! No! Yes! He's alive! He's alive! But can he kill him? Because he's still got... he's only got 4 attacks this time round. Hitting on 2 still. All hits but no explodies. Wounding on 5s. 2 at minus, so 2 demonic saves. Okay, he's failed them both, but does he soul rending explosion?
On a 5.
No. Okay, so that is him out of the game. Oh, that was a bit closer than I would like, and I get 10 victory points for taking him off of the
And
objective.
I think that is the end of the game.
Yeah, you do, yeah, because I mean the next phase I would move him on. It would technically be a draw, by the way. Because I get 10 victory points for taking you off of that objective, but I'm not holding anything. Goes into your phase, goes into mine. I can only move on at the end of the game.
Well, blah blah blah.
So there we go.
It out.
So that's it. That's a draw. The Space Wolves versus Alpha Legion. There are no winners. So there we go. But now let's go on to the infamous death rolls and see what happens now. And there we go. That was the 25 power level crusade between the Alpha Legion and the Space Wolves. A draw which neither side is going to be happy with. The deceitful and plotting Alpha Legion are going to be unhappy that they didn't get the victory there. And the headstrong and brash Wolves are going to be very unhappy that most of them just got pied off very, very quickly. But now it's time for everyone's least favourite moments. The death rolls. Remember, on a 1, something bad happens. The Wolfen are fine. The Incursors? Ooh, they're only just fine. Okay, Beanie, roll for your army.
Venomcrawler.
Fine.
Marines.
Fine. Don't know what you're worried about.
Rhino.
Fine. Here we go.
Master of Possession.
Oh, you're fine, mate. And then the Sorcerer. Oh, there we go. See, there's absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, come on now. The spooky bum time when we're not filming this game.
I know, right? So the Lieutenant we had Kingslayer there, so he'll get some experience points. I'm going to mark him for greatness as well because I want him to level up, but we will do all of that stuff in the next time that we roll these guys out for battle, because next week we're probably going to be pitting... The Orcs are going to come back. They've had a little vacation away. Are they going to be going up against the Imperial Fists?
There's a good chance because I may have finished painting a bunch of units.
Ooh, new things. Oh, perfect. That sounds absolutely amazing. We hope that you've enjoyed this Warhammer 40k 9th edition Crusade. Let us know down in the comments section below which matchups you'd like to see, and we will try our best to make them happen. Have a great day. Say goodbye, Beanie, or something very intelligent. Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 plus 2. He's 100% factually correct. But yeah, catch you later, guys. See you in a bit. Bye. So the Venomcrawler is leveling up. Whoa, look at this shaky cam. He is blooded, which means now that he will roll on the battle traits table on a 1, 2, 3. It is a battle trait.
Yes.
And now it rolls again. And I'll tell you what you get. You get a 1. Let's have a look. So the Venomcrawler got enhanced engines. Add 2 to this unit's move characteristic. In addition, add 1 to the advance and charge rolls made for this unit. I mean, that's fantastic. When you consider that his entire goal is moving around and biting people in the face or stabbing them in the groin.
I'm so pleased.
That's actually worked really well. That's worked really well for that. Cool. Catch you in a bit.